This is the deal of the century. Lancome is in the house. We are so excited here at HSN. We get deals that no other retailer gets, and I'm so thrilled to tell you that there are a few of our weekly deal drop left. What you're seeing is this absolutely gorgeous, I'm actually gonna move that just a little bit, it's absolutely gorgeous palette with an array of 12 beautiful shades. So from your eyeshadow to your blush to your brows to your highlighter, anything, your Cupid's bow, you're getting this beautiful, prestigious palette. This value is at $220 just for the palette. Look at our price today, $99. And then look at this. We've got this 3.4 ounce, 6-time Beauty Customer Choice Award winner, Belle. But this is her sexy sister. This is Belle Rose. This is a $155 value here at HSN. Together, a $375 value at over 70% off. $1 a day gets it home. And we are so excited that there's some left. Final, I think less than 1,400 to get this set home. And joining me today, because we're already canceling shows. There's not gonna be enough for the rest of your shows, but I was able to grab a few.
So excited you
for a few moments. Robert Cook is here, international makeup artist and authority. Everybody walking through the building that is smelling Belle Rose is dying. We're like, wait, what happened? But this duo, this combination is for every woman that you love, including yourself, right?
Yeah, and
love
I mean,
this.
what better time? It's Mother's Day, so if you're getting a gift and maybe it's not what you wanted, just get Belle. You know you love it. 6 years in the making, you have made it the Customer Beauty Choice Award winner 6 years in a row, and we thank you for that, and we love that you love Belle. So we brought you Belle's sexy sister, and we harnessed the rose. So when you think of the rose, what's your first impression when you think of a rose?
When I think of a rose?
Like roses or rose fragrances. Most of us don't have the best memory of a rose. I think of my grandmother's shelf liner paper in her drawer, her unmentionable drawer. That's what you think of when you think of rose. This is a fresh picked, hand-picked rose.
It's juicy almost.
It's everything you love about Belle. But then we added notes of Calabrian orange. We added the most decadent, this green accord, green stem accord. So imagine the green stem of a citrus fruit, that's in there. Then these roses, of course we have our opulent, noble iris, the blue gold in the perfume industry. Then we did Damascena rose, which is opulent, kind of a honey undertone note, fresh rose water. And then I can't wait to tell you about the third rose that we combined to create the one perfect rose scent in Belle, Space Rose.
I don't know what that is.
In conjunction with NASA, in space, a rose was taken into zero gravity, and they extracted the molecules from the rose to get that fragrance in a zero gravity environment. So they call it this headspace. So these molecules, never done before, that space rose is in this Belle. So we've harnessed the perfect, quintessential, lovely, gorgeous rose bouquet in your Belle with everything you love about the classic Belle.
Yeah, it's not too heavy on the rose, as you were mentioning. Like it's not like super duper floral. It still has that citrus burst. It still has that beautiful kind of like soft white floral etherealness, but there's a little hint of that juiciness, that citrus, like that orange.
It's brighter.
That's exactly what it is. It has a brighter, zestier, a little bit more like a zest for life. I like that you say it's the sexy little sister. This is not a 1 ounce. This is not a 1.7 ounce. This is a 3.4 ounce eau de parfum. And with that additional extract of that rose really makes it special and unique. I also love that the bottle has the rose etched in. Yes, it's a big one for sure. And this has a $155 value. Can we find this elsewhere?
This is the only place, you cannot walk into any store anywhere and get this fragrance. It's exclusive to HSN and Lancome.com. In fact, on Lancome.com, this bottle is actually $163. The limited edition bottle, I mean, nowhere else can you get this. It's the most gorgeous fragrance. When we do a limited run bottle, they're usually the 1.7. and they're more money than this. So this is $99. That gorgeous, it's almost like a rock crystal.
Yeah.
This is refillable,
beautiful.
just saying. So you
Okay.
can undo the bottle
Oh.
and refill it later. So keep your bottles, but it is a true masterpiece, a work of art. It's stunning, it's gorgeous. And again, it's everything you love about La Vie Belle, but with a beautiful, radiant, fresh.
Radiance, fresh. Those are
love
beautiful words. And as we kind of transition into spring and summer, and you think
Right.
about vacations and special time with loved ones and anniversaries and weddings and bridal showers and baby showers and graduations and memories. Memories. I think that, you know, a lot of times when we spend time with loved ones, we want to remember them and they want to remember us. And you capture that, you can encapsulate that so longingly with a fragrance. So if you love the original La Vie Belle, this one's extra special because of those beautiful roses. It doesn't smell like a rose garden. It has it's fresh, it's zesty. It still has that sweetness.
Yeah,
it
that La
does.
Vie
And
Belle
again,
flair.
life is beautiful, right? It's the fragrance of happiness. And we're so excited you guys are getting it. Remember, it's $33 to get it home. We haven't even gotten to the palette yet.
Let's talk about that.
We have a quick little testimonial on La Vie Belle I would love to share
I love
because I
that.
think La Vie Belle, 6-time Beauty Customer Choice Award winner, voted by you, but it is women from afar, from near, from every place that absolutely want to share how La Vie Belle makes them feel and what they exude when they wear it. So take a listen.
This is the iconic La Vie Belle.
La Vie Belle smells very floral.
I really smell a warm tone. It really makes me feel like I'm somewhere celebrating. Smell iris, patchouli. It's very feminine.
There's also very much a sweetness, so sugar, vanilla.
And it just reminds me of feeling great at all times, seeing the sun out and feeling confident and beautiful. The bottle for La Vie Belle is so beautiful. The bottle is simple, but it still has an elegant shape to it.
Like, it makes you feel like if you were to go out, it would be super fancy.
It's like cute, but there's a strength to it.
I feel like it really represents me as a woman and who I am. When I'm wearing La Vie Belle, I feel elegant. I feel feminine. I feel sophisticated.
I feel very free and happy.
I feel sexy and fierce.
We are all queens, but with this scent, I feel even more like one.
So I'm back here like deciding how.
Ooh and awing
Oohing and awing,
over.
but I just told
She knows
Robert,
the
I said,
palette.
we've only talked about the fragrance, which I'm now in love with. We haven't even gotten to the palette. We're getting 2 for less than the price of 1. I think you should buy a couple sets because you're never gonna wanna separate this duo. The palette is gorgeous, and it's more than just an eyeshadow palette. Coming from you, and you
Yes.
are a just creative artiste when it comes. When I first looked at this, I was like, oh, those are gorgeous. Eyeshadow colors, but it's so much more than that.
It's so much more than that. So when I put this palette together last year, I was like, I want a palette that you can do everything with for everyone. As a makeup artist, next year's 40 years in the industry for me. I don't want a bunch of stuff in my bag when I'm traveling with clients. I want 1 or 2 things that makes it simple. I don't care what color, what tone your skin is, how light, how dark, your age. There's some shimmers in here, but they're sheens. They're these gorgeous glowy looks to your skin. These are eyeshadow, blush, contour, eyebrows, all in one palette. They're all usable colors. You can even put these on to a lipstick to enhance your lipstick. So if you want to gild it or get a little more gold or a little more pink to it. So all of these colors are meant to be used everywhere. Can we go to, let me go over to Tabitha and let's play makeup. Because when you see this palette in action, you'll really understand how, I think she's got some brushes. Let me take one of there.
You go. Here's what I want to tell everybody. We've already sold over 2,000, I think 700, if I'm not mistaken, of this weekly deal drop. Okay, now 2,800. We were supposed to have this for shows today and for shows tomorrow. They're already taking these presentations out of the future shows because we're not going to have enough to go around. So as you watch Robert apply, remember, this is not an eyeshadow palette. This is a face palette, right, Robert?
Yes, it's a pigment palette that you can put anywhere. So it's color that you can transfer to anywhere. So depending on what kind of look you're looking for, if you want a little contour, we just did a little more contour. Don't forget the ears, the neck, the head, the ears, everything should look like one. So we're gonna add a little pink there. Then let's do a little highlighter. And if you don't know what to use, you can mix these. Just pat into them. Don't scrub and then tap, because you're just throwing away your product. Just tap and use what you need. Let's get a little highlight here, go onto the inside area. Let's do a little highlight here. And you can see it's just quick, it's easy. If you wanna do brows, it's in here. You might have to customize your color. So Tabitha, because she has so much red, we're gonna do a little bit of the gilded brown, not frosty, a shimmer, a sheen. They're beautiful on the skin. Then a little gold, there we go. We just made our perfect color in the brow. You've got your eyeliner in here. Don't worry, don't look up for me. If you want very dark, if you want very smoky, sexy, it's in here. If you want a really natural look, it's in here. Everything is in here. It's a $220 palette. If you go to hsn.com, $220. We have very few left, but if you want to pay $220, great. But why not just get $99 and you get everything? I'm just saying. And this palette you will use forever. That's why, Val, I think that's a great little bit of advice. Buy more than one.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely thinking this is it's such a limited offer, and I'm over here just playing with like a few of the colorways on my hand. They're super creamy. They're not going to have any, you're not gonna see any glitter, right? It's a sheen. It's almost like cashmere, the way it sort of blends in. Yeah, you wanna put some on? Absolutely. The palette alone is $220. You're getting that for $99, and it's like giving you the newest La Vie Belle, which is a 3.4 ounce bottle. See how I closed my eyes because I immediately thought you were going right in for that. I already started on this side. Did you see? I started going in with my little tools.
You know what I'm gonna do? This is a great little trick. Take your lightest colors, open and look down, and we're gonna sweep this across the lash line, and it'll open up your eyes. You have those nice, deeper set eyes that I wish I had.
Oh, really?
I got the hoodies. So this is the perfect palette. You'll get everything you need in one single palette. So if you're traveling, you got it all with you. $220 value just in the palette. It's so easy, it's so wearable, and yet
I like to see
it's free.
But whichever way, you want the La Vie Belle for free, it's free. You want the palette for free, it's free. Whichever way you slice it, it's whichever is the draw, really, you know? And I think that's nice when you get these extra bonus, but it's not like a little bonus thing. It's like, oh, a little try me opportunity. And this is only here at HSN. We're gonna, I know, it's you're saving,
hundreds of
I
freebies.
did the math. You're saving, get ready, hold on to your afternoon cup of latte or whatever. You're saving $276, not $27, $276. And guess what? We can actually give you an extra discount on the weekly deal drop price, which is at $99 by applying for an HSN credit card. It's like taking it another, it is taking it another $40 off, which makes it half of our weekly deal drop price. You're not choosing, do I want the palette, do I want the fragrance? You're getting both. Maybe you're not seeing mom till next month. Maybe you have, your daughter, your niece, your sister, somebody's getting married. Somebody has a vow renewal. Maybe there's a big birthday. My best friend's turning 40. Like, what an incredible set. Or you could keep one of the pieces and give the other piece away. But over 2,900 have been spoken for. As we talk about La Vie Belle, let's take them on the little journey because, it's not every day you have a multi-award-winning fragrance that you decide to give a little zhuzh to, right?
Right.
And you created, kind of the sister formula.
Right, so everything you love about the original La Vie Belle, those beautiful notes like the most expensive ingredient in perfumery, which is the iris. It takes 6 years to cultivate the oils from an iris. They dry it, they steep it, they have to, extract this oil after 6 years from the roots of the plant. So that's the iris. Very expensive. It's called the blue gold of perfumery. That is one of the top notes in La Vie Belle, Rose Extraordinaire. Then you get this bright freshness with bergamot, Calabrian orange oil. It's so fresh, it's so bright. So if you love the original La Vie Belle, you're gonna have all those notes, but there's this twist to it, this vibrant twist. And then we married the perfect blend of 3 of the top roses, Damascena rose, rose water, which is really effervescent and fresh, and then that space rose developed by NASA in conjunction, who knew?
Who knew?
That's all in here. So whatever you like, If you want more happiness in your life, put a little spritz of La Vie Belle Rose Extraordinaire. And when you get your your pocketbook saving $276, it's
Seriously.
huge. But the happiness really is, if it's been years or a little while since you've had a compliment on your fragrance, try this. I guarantee you, you spray this on, it changes your mood. That's what I love about fragrance.
I think I
start my day
couldn't
with it.
agree more. It's that final accessory before you enter the world and you go out and you do all the things that we do. And this is a great way to celebrate the women in your life. You know, it could be a birthday, it could be a reunion, it could be a retirement. There are so many reasons. Nobody else is gonna have this bottle. This etched, beautiful signature rose emblem is etched into this bottle on the front and on the back. This is not a 1 ounce. This is not a 1.7 ounce. This is a 3.4 ounce eau de parfum. So the concentration is going to stay with you all day. It's not going to be too pungent or too powerful.
Right.
If you love roses or roses have a significance to you, this is a beautiful thing for you to try because it's not your traditional, like, it's not going to smell like a rose room freshener. You know what I mean? And then to be able to get this bottle, which is $163, down to $99. We could have just stopped there, but you also are getting, and notice that the palette has that soft, beautiful blush and that almost embossed, feels almost like it's got this beautiful kind of
Almost so
linen
leathery.
feel, leathery, yeah.
Yeah.
And then full, what is that, 12 shades, and a full-size mirror, by the way. So if you're a girl, you like simple things, you like to just go ahead and